Hey everyone, this is another Dragon Ball video, Dragon Ball Super Card Game video. This week I went to locals and kind of built my first Bardock deck, the red Bardock from set 13. Didn't do very hot, but I went 1 and 2 with it, which I was happy with the first build of it. Came home, made some changes to it, and this is the deck as I have it right now. We'll see what happens with it next week. So, if anyone doesn't know, red bardock, you can include extra cards of 2 or more in your deck. All of your red bardock's crew in the battle area of cost 1 have their energy increased by 2. So, in your hand, they're going to be 1 cost. In the field, it's going to be 3 costs. The auto is when this card attacks, choose up to 1 red Saiyan card and just put it right into play with a 1 cost. The awaken is when you're at 4 or less, or you have 3 or more mono red Saiyan cards in play. You may draw 1 card, add cards from your life until you have a total of 4. So ultimately, you could actually awaken turn 1, but then you're going from 8 life down to 4. So on the awaken side is you are a double strike. The permanent, again, just same as the front, that your 1 costs have added to when they're on the battlefield. And then the auto with this one, when you attack, you draw 1 card, so you're drawing on this side. Then choose up to 1 red Saiyan card with energy cost of 1 in your hand and play it. So just like the unawakened side, you get to play 1 for free. Let's go through the deck. So for my unisons, I'm running 4 Piccolo Junior Giants. The biggest thing is this deck does not put counters on it like Red Brawly does, but if you can put it out there turn 1, which is usually what I try to do, and the biggest thing is because of the +1, it gets rid of the Black Mass Saiyan, which just completely hurts this whole deck with what it does. But the +1, it just kills it. So it gets rid of our biggest thing, and you can usually get the -6 by like turn 3. So that's the unison of choice. The super combos that I'm running, of course, is Raditz. Bottom 1, draw 2. Really good card. And because you're cycling through your deck so much, I've had so many times, and I'm sure everyone else has, that I super combo, I draw it into another, draw into another, because you're cycling through the deck. Going through our red Saiyans, Rushing Warrior Pan, you play it for the 1, it's a red Saiyan, so on the field it's a 3 cost, and you can actually play this from your hand off of your leader ability. When it comes into play, you can give your leader or another battle card +5, and then when you swing with lead, you combo with this, and you give your leader another 5k. So ultimately, it is another 10k combo. Then we have our big boy, the Son Goku. When you have Bond 3, when it comes into play, draw a card. Really simple, and as long as you have this and 2 other red Saiyans in play, which is really easy to do, he will have Bond 3, which then means that he turns into a 25k. Turns into a 25k for 1 energy. Seems good. Then we have our 4 Bardocks. Just really good. Let me see here. Yeah, auto, when it swings, you add 1 card to your life to your hand. It'll go up to 15 power. Then if this does damage to your opponent, you can actually cycle through the deck and get a 1-cost Saiyan, this will untap, and the one that you search for cannot attack, but it helps for your bond. This is usually, again, I either want to see this one turn 1, or I want to see my Unison turn 1. So if I have both in hand, I'm probably going to play the Unison first, to be honest. Then for X Evolve with him, you play 3 of those. So play him, play the Bardock, X Evolve here. When you X Evolve it, when it comes into play, you search your deck for a Bardock screw, put it in your graveyard. Then when this attacks, on attack trigger, you actually get the Bardock screw back from your graveyard. So that even brings out more of your guys. Then we also have some searches for the top 5. When she comes into play, you search the top 5 for a red Saiyan with a 1-cost, or you can also search for a 2-cost Unison, but we do not have that in the deck, so you're only going to search the top 5 for a red Saiyan. Then, of course, when it has Bond, it gets plus 11,000, so it becomes a 15k. Then we also have this one that when he comes into play, you're going to draw a card, and of course, with the Bond effect, he will become a 15k. 4 of those. Then the next one is uniques, so I'm only going to run 3 of these. So yeah, when it has the Bond 3, it becomes a 15k and has double strike. It is unique, so you can only have 1 on the board, so that's why I run 3. And I'm also running 4 of Chain Attack Tora. These, when you play it, you actually get to go through your graveyard and grab a 1-cost red Saiyan that is not a Tora card. And you can actually just put it right into play. And when this has Bond, this will also have blocker. So that'll keep them from attacking your leader. Really easy to get all that. Now getting into my counterattacks. I know Dark Brawly is still a thing, so we're only running 1 Violent Ray. Really good card. I feel it's just should not see play as much as it does anymore, because it seems like there's more and more swarm decks. I really don't see Dark Brawly being played a whole lot anymore, so that's why I only run 1. It's just a 1-of tech. Then for our other counterattacks, we run the new stuff. 2 of the King Vegeta Imposing Presence. You counter the attack. The attacking creature gets -10. And then for every other creature that's going to attack after that, they're going to get -5,000. And then if your life is at 3 or less, you can pay this for free. So 2 of those. Then, of course, the old classic, 2 topos. 20k beater, you can pay it out for 2 on your opponent's turn, and you counter the attack. You have to discard a card from hand, but if they want to keep on attacking, they have to discard 2 cards. Always good. Then another kind of free tech choice is Bardock the Resolute. If your opponent takes a life to hand or to the graveyard by a skill, you can play this card for free. And once per turn, when your opponent activates a counter skill, switch this card to active mode. So when your opponent has to give up a life because of leader ability or something like that, right? because that's a skill. Um, you can play this card for free, and then of course when it comes to your turn, or if it is your turn, you swing with this first, and now it's tapped. You have all your other cards that are attacking, and if they activate a counter, you can go, okay, I'm gonna untap this and then swing at you again. And of course it's a 15k double strike. Only 2 in the deck because it is unique. Then of course another free play if your unison has 3 or more markers on it. King Piccolo, new ruler. It has double strike. Because your leader is red, it'll get plus 5k, and your opponent cannot activate blockers for the turn. Like I said, as long as you have 3 markers on your unison, you can play this card for free, but at the end of the turn, it goes to your warp. So there's only 2 of those. Then kind of a old school tech, or not really old school, but just fun tech. You run these. So off of the unison, of course, you're going to get these, right? Really fun. He's going to have crit, then she'll give him double strike. But he also says as long as you have 3 or more non-tokens on the battlefield, which you will always, you can play this for free. Then if you have 3 mana up, tap the 3 mana, play Fearless Pan. So you can do this off of paying the energy for it, or you can do it off of the unison ability. I swear this is just stupid broken in the deck. Good combo. For my Overrealm, I'm running Bardock, Awaken Instincts. Overrealm for 4. When you Overrealm with this, you draw 2 cards. And then you pitch 1. 20k Overrealm 4, so it's just a free draw 2. I don't have draw apes. If I did, I would probably run those, but these are just as good. Then my secret rare for the deck is going to, I wanted to play the new 4-drop Go Hanks. I thought of that. I thought of running the Heroes Lineage from Evo Booster, but the one I ultimately went to and the one that my friends agreed with, Kai. Just as long as you have 3 energy, you pay 1. Your opponent cannot attack with leader or unisons. And then of course you swing with this on your turn and you go pay 1, blow up my opponent's board. But yeah, guys, that is the Bardock deck. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun playing with it this week. Next week, I'm actually probably going to be making the King Cold deck. I'm a red and green player. I don't do blue. I don't really do yellow a whole lot. Black, I'm not really a fan of. I got other friends that are into that, and if I want to get into those colors, I can just ask for certain cards. It's no problem. But yeah, that's the Bardock deck, and you guys have a good weekend, and I'm gonna go finish my day and get ready to leave out for the week. You guys have a good day. Bye.